Well, we can't do that thing. You do that thing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Final Show Films. I am Sen, your executive producer here, and I want to thank you all for tuning in, particularly our $25 tier supporters over at patreon.com/FSFilms, those being Samantha Bates, Cat Waterflame, Jeremy Alexander, and Elle. Um, uh, Thank you all for your support over the years, without which we wouldn't be able to do nearly as much of the things that we do now, so thank you very much. And for those of you watching live, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gran Terra Shadowfront, where now I'm going to unmute the others in the Zoom call. Um, uh, I am Sen, your executive producer. Sorry, your game master for the evening. I just flipped back to my previous intro. I'm your game master for the evening, the person in charge with murdering these fine people. Um, the person most likely to be murdered by their reflection is also joining me, Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara. It's we've reached an agreement. It's fine. I'm playing Titania Valkorian, a Ladrin Archdruid of the Grim Harvest.
The person...
Okay, I just noticed that. That is terrifying, Mara.
Yeah, I said yesterday, it's full fucking paranormal activity.
It's fine.
Thanks for pointing it out. Apparently, I have the real life fucking passive perception of Ithram because Jesus.
And the person normally most likely to be murdered by a Gru, Shawnee.
No, the Gru is afraid of me. Hi, I'm Shawnee, and I'm playing Valdez Stonebeard, Dwarven Samurai.
And the person
The Gru
most
merely lives in the dark.
and the person most likely to be murdered by paint fumes, Craig.
It's true. If I get woozy, I'm gonna need somebody to call it in. They're already kicking in, apparently. Hi, I'm playing Grumman Bellmender, Wade the Drunken Master Dwarven Monk, and also Cleric.
And person most likely to murder someone else today, Holly.
Absolutely. Hi, I'm Holly. I am playing Vespia at Tiefling Chandler.
And the person that's going to murder you with their looks, Ashlyn.
Oh, nice turnaround. Thank you.
Good
I'm
one.
Ashlyn. I'm playing Ithram Valar, Hobgoblin War Wizard.
And the person most likely to be murdered by the final girl, Jeremy.
I said you're going to say dice because that's the obvious. That seems to be the most appropriate choice. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm playing Sin, Changeling Warlock. Also, I am not the killer, so no, that's not the case.
I was gonna say Jeremy is the final girl.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stab Happy on a ghost face.
I was obviously designated the killer.
About it.
I just didn't.
Between me or
I just
me and
didn't.
Holly.
I just didn't want to misgender you, Jeremy. That's all. So.
Final girl knows no gender, only horror.
It's in the name.
I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I'm just saying.
I haven't watched any of them.
That one.
Oh, it is the gayest Nightmare on Elm Street. It is the gayest horror movie.
Good to know. As always, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights, and this stream is powered by Sirenscape.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's why I say it. When last we left off, fight music was happening. I just have to find it now because I didn't save which one it was. But the Steelhearts have entered the Royal Palace of Taram through the Royal Guard entrance, at which point they were confronted with the form of Deirdrick Alexia Valkorian, which had been possessed by a by a fiend under Trinalian's command, and who was guarding the way, as it were. The fight has begun, and that is where we pick up with Titania's turn.
Right. I'm going to say to the demon, let my cousin's body rest, and I'm going to cast as a bonus action Zephyr Strike, which is hopefully going to do that. I'm going to move up beside Ithram here, and I'm going to hit it with my scythe.
Hit it.
Thanks.
You have to make an attack roll with that, don't you?
I do. I just clicked the thing on my sheet so that it would take the spell slot off. And it automatically did that.
Pre-rolled the damage,
Yeah.
it looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it's
It does.
I believe
Pre-roll.
Zephyr Strike's one where if you hit, you
Hell
roll it.
yeah!
So you crit, so you have to roll that damage again.
Yay. And it does that every time.
Well, Zephyr Strike is a single hit, I believe, and then you just maintain the. You then maintain the speed while you concentrate on it.
So, once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack on your turn. The attack deals 1 extra d8. So the one that I put advantage on does the extra force damage.
Right. So are you doing the advantage on the crit?
Yeah. Why not?
So-
Let's get that extra damage in there.
Yeah. So then roll that force damage again.
Okay.
It's not strictly speaking how it works.
Yeah.
We'll go with it.
So that's
The thing that you still concentrate on Zephyr Strike for after the damage is done is that until the spell ends, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
So I'm concentrating on that now. Because then I'm gonna skip back because I don't want to be up here. That was 15 feet. 20, 25. There.
Your
Let's get back
movement
there.
increase?
Hmm?
Does your movement speed increase?
No, it does not.
For the turn, it does. For the turn that you hit with it, it does.
It does?
Whether you hit or miss, your
Oh.
walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn.
Wow. Okay, never mind then. I'm gonna go away.
Yeah.
That's much better. Thank you.
You're welcome. I
Uh,
thought there was something like that in there.
yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go all the way back here to hopefully get out of range of that thing's glaive. All right, and
There is at your request for it to leave the body alone, there is a hearty chuckle.
okay. I had a second attack that I forgot to do, so I'm gonna click that button again.
All right.
That's a natural
A
one.
natural one is going to be a miss.
Okay, that is my turn.
Do you get advantage on one of the attacks, though?
Only the first
Um,
one, which is what they
the
used
first
for-
one.
yeah.
Okay.
To get my D8. So,
Okay.
I would like to, because I get to give that necrotic damage to someone.
Who would I like to give 23 temporary hit points to?
Zelda, have fun.
Cool.
Do good up there.
I'll take those hit points.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action.
Sure.
Still has some.
Well, it just took its turn a second ago. It
Yes.
took its turn
Oh.
before Tanya gets those back.
It's been a week.
Yep. So I'm gonna use legendary action its body crackles with electricity and it raises a foot and stomps. I need Sin, Valdeth, Ithram, Vespia, and Grummond to all make Constitution saving throws.
Is this a magical effect?
Yes.
Cool. Was it Constitution?
Yes.
Why has it got to be con?
Because it's a storm stomp and it does lightning and cold damage.
can't jump up from this. No.
You just jump up to avoid the cold air.
21. Hey, you can jump really high.
Yeah, but it only gets colder the higher you jump.
No,
Actively
It
harms
starts
you.
heat rises.
Yeah.
Until you get away from anything that would be keeping the heat in.
Can't jump that high though.
I think you underestimate how much with my plus 15 on dex saves I can jump.
All right, that's save, fail, save,
yes.
fail, save. All right. So Sin, Ithram, and Grumman take half damage, and
Okay.
Vespia and Valda take full damage. So that's 55 lightning damage and 40 cold damage.
That's 27 and 20 if you have.
Did we get a long rest? We didn't,
No.
right?
No,
Okay.
we got a short.
Got a
Alright.
short rest.
Yep.
All right, so have those as needed.
Okay.
And
Fine.
then it is Sin's turn.
Does that count as an attack?
No, it was a legendary action. It's a.
Yeah, but I mean, a legendary action can still be an attack.
It's not an attack. No.
Okay.
It's an ability.
Okay.
Right, so that wasn't fun. Okay, you're gonna have to remind me
Uh-huh.
when I attacked last session.
Mm-hmm.
Something had seemed like it was resistant again, and I don't remember what that is.
It has a flat damage reduction against physical damage.
It just has a flat damage reduction against all damage.
Okay,
It's not that
It's
it was.
not, it's not
yeah,
resistant. It just reduces damage.
yeah, it's
Okay,
not. It's not
so-
resistant. It's just like whatever your damage number, it cuts a couple numbers off. But
yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. Yeah, I'm in it. To be clear, you can use a reaction during your turn, correct?
yes, you can use your
Yes.
reaction.
Okay.
You can use your reaction
Good to
whenever
know.
you want. You just only get it back at the start of your
wanted
turn.
to make sure. I
Yeah, yeah.
just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
It's going.
In fact,
okay.
that principle is what I designed the gun swords off of, that Valdeth is using.
So I'm in it. I'm in attack. So flanking. So I have advantage.
I just want to clarify that because just for both audience and player sake, you can use your reaction whenever, provided that whatever the triggering thing to the reaction has happened.
Of course.
Like you can't just attack of opportunity for no reason, right?
That is an 18 to hit
An 18.
because with advantage I rolled a 7.
An 18 misses.
All right, we will attack a second time.
A 20 hits.
Okay. I am going to use my reaction to let's see. Yep. To do Blood Curse of Exposure.
Okay.
When a creature you see within 30 feet of you takes damage from an attacker spell, you can use a reaction to remove any damage resistance dealt by the triggering attacker spell, such as, say, physical damage, until the end of the target's next turn.
Where's the blood curse? Where's the blood curse at so I can read it? I just want to get the exact wording.
There it
It's
is.
in the yeah.
Now, it will not affect me because I only do it when it deals. Once it deals damage.
including triggering damage.
Oh, including the triggering effect, yes. Never mind. So if this is not actually a damage resistance, fair enough.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. That would be if he was resistant to psychic, if they were resistant to psychic damage, you would remove that resistance to psychic damage. This isn't a resistance, this is just a flat overarching
When they take damage,
reduction.
they take X, Y less. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
That's
So it's not resistance as the ability
also, it
creates.
wasn't going to be physical psychic damage. It was going to be physical damage.
Oh no,
So,
absolutely. I was picking psychic out of a hat, not saying that was what you were doing.
Sin makes the
Fair,
predatory.
because
employment
the
attack.
reason that I clarified that is because my radiant, my radiant or whatever it is, my right is actually doing psychic damage right now.
Yeah.
So, which, by the way, is also a 3. So there's 23 total.
Sorry, what was that you said, Craig?
Oh, I was just saying it's a predatory employment attack.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to pay you, but we'll just do it for the exposure.
There you go. All right. So, two strike. The first large strike bounces off the arm, and the second one finds a chink and digs in a little bit deeper. But still, you hit that sort of rough skin underneath that. The flesh of this demon seems to be as hard as the armor. Anything else in your turn?
No, that is going to be it because I'm still holding my brand of castigation for the next immediate fight that we're probably going to have.
Valdeth.
All right. Well, I got the advantage of flanking, so bonus action, boost my Sen to 6, and spend all of it for 6 attacks using Midare Setsugeka.
Go ahead.
Because my wisdom is now 22. So, first one. Spend Fury
Yeah.
charge.
Natural 20. All right, good.
Blood Fury. The radiant damage wasn't great, but I'll also put in a radiant shell for 9 more. So that's a lot of damage.
Yep.
Second attack. 26.
Hits.
Did it take the necrotic damage?
Yes. It just
Because I regain hit
Yeah.
points equal to the damage that was just dealt.
Yes,
so
it did.
If it's resistant, I need to know.
It is not resistant to the necrotic damage.
Okay,
not
so
in
I
its
get another
current form.
29 I get 29 hit points back. Hang on. Let me. I don't feel like doing that. Cool. Put another one in because I want to kill this thing now. Also, I just ignore resistances. I just forgot about that because my weapon is
Yes.
marked by war.
Mhm.
So
It does. It just the damage reduction though is not a resistance. So
yeah, so it's still doing the damage reduction, but
Correct.
the necrotic damage is still doing full damage. Second attack, third attack. I'm gonna put another Blood Fury charge in if I hit. 'Cause I want this thing dead. I do. All right. Used 3 charges of Blood Fury. Fourth attack. Does 19 miss?
no, a 19 hits.
Okay. Cool. Another Blood Fury charge.
You are also hasted.
Oh, I have a 7th attack.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. I made 4 attacks. 5.
I hate to
Blood
be
Fury
that person,
charge.
but is that a concentration spell?
It is.
Dave? I don't know
Yeah,
if you made
you
the
did.
save.
You did
Oh,
take
yeah, yeah.
damage. So check that con. check that
Yeah,
con
so-
save.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
And a not insignificant amount of damage, too.
Well, it's two saves, right? Or is it 1?
It was one. It was one source of damage that just did that much total.
So 47, half of that,
23.
23.
So DC 23
I have
con
advantage.
save.
You have advantage because you're Warcaster, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're good.
29.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
War Mage is made to concentrate.
Okay, I've lost track of how many attacks I've made. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5.
I better
Okay,
see.
it's 5 attacks. I have 2 more. Another Blood Fury charge. Last attack. Another Blood Fury
Yeah.
charge.
There you go.
I don't know how much damage that is total. Hang on, let me add it up.
Yes, please.
24, 26, and 8.
Six
Or
plus
28.
12 plus 12 plus 1 plus
26, 8.
12 plus 10 plus 2 plus 17 plus 10 plus 1 plus
Valdeth was
17
frustrated
plus
in the sewers, and I think
6
now that she's getting a chance to work that frustration out, that's unfortunate
plus
for
14
Deirdre.
plus 14 plus
A
7.
little bit, yeah.
268 damage.
You just did more damage than this form's maximum hit points.
Yeah, this class is not broken at all.
To be fair, I just spent 3 turns of burning my bonus action and doing nothing with it.
And also, you did how many? There were a couple of crits in there.
Yeah, there were a couple of crits in there. And I had advantage and a pretty good sword the entire time.
All right. Yeah, so you kill.
Oh, sorry. There's an extra 9 in there, so 277 because I forgot to add the gunblade shot.
So yeah, you. How do you kill this form?
As the thing laughs and at Titania's statements, Valdeth looks up at it. Oh no, I don't think you heard her. You were just given an order by the rightful heir to the throne. And just there's a flurry of blade work as it is just cut to pieces.
So, yeah, so the armor, bits and pieces of the armor, the massive glaive, as the body is ripped apart in several ways, from just the sheer onslaught of strikes from Valdeth. And as you sheathe the blade, is that ting as the scabbard fully closes, and the body just hits the ground in a spurt of various bits of demonic blood and bile. The body hitting the ground. As it dies, a lot of black ichor begins to pool around this entity. More than you think there should be, as the pool gets larger and larger and larger. On first put an X on
A significant amount of that damage actually came from the fact that I just burned through 7 of my 10 Blood Fury tattoos. Charges.
on wait, my player. It's back. There we go. Alright. Yeah, you also were spinning Blood Fury every hit.
Grumman just goes, all right, I think I know what's going to happen. It's going to be another one of those shark oozes.
I don't think so.
We've trained for this. All right.
Grumman's training. I dove into one once.
Dove into one once.
I'm going to say I'm intimately familiar with them.
Nope, not that.
Also, I'm like, yes, I am definitely back to full health now.
Is there anything else on your turn as this pool gets wider?
No, that's my entire turn.
Alright. Grummond, it's your turn. We're still in initiative.
Most fights
What
end before I get to do that, and then all that charge that I built up goes away.
just because I missed last time. Again, I apologize. What has Grumman done in this fight? I notice I'm down key points.
You're down key points because I didn't reset you for after the short rest.
Okay.
You haven't done much. You've been hit a few times. You haven't done much else.
Okay. I will charge that back up. Can I look around? I don't see any other immediate threats at this point.
Just the ever-growing pool of bile on the ground.
Can I try to see if I recognize what it is?
Make a religion check.
Okay. I mean, probably not. I'm at a -1, so a 4.
Seems bad.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use my turn to take a drink of Everclear, and I'll go invisible.
All right.
And I will. I think I'll move over to here just because we don't have anybody over there yet.
Vespia.
Yeah, so since I'm lower on health right now, and this thing is growing, I'm just gonna back up. And come say hi to Tanya over here.
All right.
Good plan.
Anything else in your turn?
That's all I'm doing right now.
Ithram.
Looking across the pool of ichor, how bad does Sin look?
Make a medicine check.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of injury on Sin, but Sin isn't one to like wear their injury on their in their stance. So
that shit will that shit vanishes.
Yeah, like
wonderful. Okay.
They're a Zane creature.
Yeah, the instant any scar forms, it just sort of tends to go right back away.
Okay. Seeing Valbeth just siphon off a shit ton of life off of Deirdre's form, though, Ithram's gonna walk over to Sen and kind of pat them on the shoulder and you good? And he's going to expend we'll say 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Yes. Expend 4 of his hit die to use the attribute of the or the properties of the Mage King's cloak and heal you for 48 plus 4.
Nice.
That's his action. He's going to maintain concentration on.
All right. So, on its turn.
16.
Nope. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
On its turn, you notice that same black ichor begins to pour out of what I'm going to refer to as a fountain, being the thing behind it. And it begins seeping up from the cracks in the floor all around. You watch as this pool of ichor expands and expands and expands, and then begins to bubble and twist and writhe as it begins
Holy
to move.
fuck.
Nope.
And we put that to the
Sin
back
is-
because it's
Sin
covering
is
most
gone.
everyone's tokens.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It, various bits of this ichor that you are now walking in begins to writhe and grab at your feet and just sort of tangle itself around you. If you are on the monster token, it is difficult terrain.
That tracks. What if I'm hovering above the monster token? Because I have the Oni Slayer cloak.
Then it wouldn't be difficult terrain if you were hovering.
Cool.
But at the
And
moment,
Valdeth never touched the
I don't know
ground
if this
again.
works.
Valdez hasn't touched the ground since she got here.
Yeah.
So you were hovering for the door.
Young
That's right.
love.
So I need everyone that's on the space of the token to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Magical effect.
I
No, it's not a
assume
magical effect.
I assume being able to see
25.
us doesn't matter.
Correct. Being able to see it. Actually, Grummond, you don't have to because you're immune to the effects.
Okay, fair.
In addition, is that also me because I'm hovering, or?
Yeah, because you're close enough for the fumes to
Okay.
get you. Although you have
Is it
advantage because it's poison, yeah.
Okay, it is poison. Okay.
Is this an environmental hazard?
Not if I roll an 8.
No, it's not an environmental hazard.
I would disagree.
I still have resistance to poison damage, though, so that's fine.
32.
Nice.
So, Valdeth, you are poisoned until the Fiend's next turn. Until Paimon's next turn. Not sorry, this isn't Paimon, this is Mania. Paimon's the other one. And Sin and Ithram succeeded, so they're fine. All right. So, bits of this dark ichor lash up and out, attacking Ithram, Sin, and Valdeth. This is a 23 to hit Sin, a natural 20 to hit Ithram, and a 28 to hit Valdeth. Does that miss anybody?
No, it is
What's
not.
What's your AC, Sin?
No.
Unless I still have the AC bonus from Ithram, but I don't think I do.
No, that only lasts for that one attack. Yeah.
So this he is 20,
he'll-
you said?
Yes.
It's 26.
Alright.
His dragon wings pop back out.
How many times can you do the Dragon Wings?
6 times. And I've
Alright.
only done it 3.
Proficiency bonus, number of times. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then it misses. It misses one of you. So Ithram, you take 37 points of acid damage, and Valdeth, you take 23 points of acid damage.
Cool.
Additionally, bits of this creature eject themselves out towards Titania and Vespia. There. Titania and Vespia, I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, those are both failures.
I get half damage on this because
So
of the gauntlets.
you both take what are the gauntlets give you half damage on? Anything that you would
Anything that has me make a dex save.
Yep. So it's 67 points of acid damage to the two of you, as those globs that are spit out at you then form miniature versions of this pool of ichor.
I'll have to 33.
I am barely standing.
Okay.
Also, everyone that's been hit with acid this round has a permanent -1 to your armor until the end of the fight. Sorry, so not permanent, I guess. Until the end of the fight, you have a -1 to your armor and a -1 to attack and damage rolls with any weapons you're carrying. Because the acid magically leeches the durability out of your weapons and armor. Tanya.
Right. I am going to cast a Cure Wounds.
You also
on
you can see
Vestia.
the remains of Deirdre's body that this thing came out of is being dissolved in the acid.
Right. I'm going to cast. Need to get these things off of us. Priority. Sorry, I have to make a con save really quick to see if I'm still hanging on to my spell anyway.
Yep.
Same.
It's con saves.
Got advantage because of Warcaster 2. 17? That would be fine.
So,
yeah.
well, no, because you have 67, which makes it
Which is 33.
33. Then half of that is
Is
16. So yeah, you just
16.
make it. Yep. You just
yeah.
I'm
good.
I took 60 points of damage, or no,
You took 37 points of damage from the acid.
Yeah.
So you're
and
fine.
I rolled a 32 for my save.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay.
Half of it is the.
In that case, I am going to do Healing Word to keep Vespia up, hopefully, at just first level. You get 10 hit points.
Thank you.
I am going to swing at the one that is on me
All right.
twice. A 33 and a 23. I assume both hit.
Yes.
That's 17 slashing, 12 necrotic, 14 slashing, and 7 necrotic. On the first attack, I forgot to do this last time, but I'm not forgetting this time.
You don't have to worry about the second one.
Okay.
Because it's dead. They died on the first.
It's okay. I want to aim the second slash at the one that's on Vespia, if I can.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yep.
So that would hit, and it would also kill it. Yep. Both dead.
Awesome. Okay, and I would like to give you those. Let me see. I think you have all of the necrotic damage. Let me double check.
1 instance per necrotic damage for each hit.
1 instance. Okay, you get 12 temporary HP.
So you
Thank
could like
you.
give the 7 temporary HP to yourself if you wanted, for instance.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
This is a change.
7 to myself. Let's get me. I like having temp HP.
All right.
That's good stuff. And that is my turn. I am going to get. I'm going to hover off the ground and get kind of closer, like right here. But I am about 15 feet up in the air.
All right.
That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use legendary action to make an acid lash attack at Ithram. $27 to hit Ithram.
28.
Hey! Is that a reaction?
No, that's my armor class with a -1.
Ah. What
Yeah, no,
Ridiculous.
war wizards have insane AC.
Ridiculous.
So it's
Do that
because
math for
of +2 because I'm melee, +1 from
You're
the helmet.
welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. +1 from the helmet, +5 from the shield, and let's see, +2 because of haste. From
Okay, you're concentrating on something.
because I'm
you're a war wizard.
concentrating. So
Mm.
that's and then my base AC is 19. So
Yeah, no. Well, it all works. All of that works. I just wanted to make sure the math checked out. All right, so yeah, misses. Sin.
We're learning it's all
Alright.
of us should have just gotten married right before this fight.
I am going
I feel like I should put a clause about disingenuous marriages in the ceremony.
Well, to be
spell.
fair, the polycule couldn't have done it again because you can only redo the ceremony
Yeah.
if you are no longer married.
Mhm.
Quick, get a divorce, then get married again.
Good enough.
I definitely feel like there's a disingenuous clause that prevents people from just abusing it by getting divorced and married every other week.
Well, that's funny.
Specifically, a creature can benefit from this right again only if widowed. So only if your SO dies.
Yep.
That's better.
All right. Packing.
Just saying, resurrection cheaper than a divorce.
Wow.
29 to hit
Nice.
29 hits.
Good roll.
Nice.
and a 25.
25 hits. Yes. So unsurprisingly, the pool of acid is easier to hit now that it's a pool of acid.
That's good.
Now that it's
Nice.
enormous and takes up most of this room.
Yeah.
Good roll.
Eee.
So that
Good roll.
is 21 and 11 is
Ooh.
32. And I just rolled 2d10 instead of 1d10 with each of them for the psychic,
Yeah.
for the right damage.
Yeah, and it no longer has its damage reduction, so it takes all of
21,
that.
32, 52. No,
Lucy,
21,
you okay?
33.
What are you up to?
Yeah, 52.
Ow.
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
You weren't.
Yeah, I realize that now.
Alright, Valdeth.
Now begins the slow climb back towards 6 Sen as I gain 1 for this bonus action. And then I just attack twice. I don't know what qualifies as flanking against this thing.
I'm assuming nobody
it
is
can't be
flanking.
flanked. Yeah.
Okay,
You
that-
can't
that-
flank
That tracks.
puddle of goo.
I cannot flank the ooze.
You cannot flank the ooze, no.
Well, you can flank an ooze because they're like sort of 3-dimensional, but this
Well, yeah,
is just like
this
on
is-
a flat plane.
This is an angry puddle.
You'd have to be underneath it.
There's a 16
Like-
hit it.
Yes, if you get on the floor and roll underneath it, a 16 misses. If you get on the floor and roll underneath it, then I would say you might be able to flank it. You also have other problems.
I'm gonna pull the
That's
trigger
fair.
on my gunblade. This is the third trigger. I'm down to 3 shells left before I have to reload. Another radiant shell. So 9 radiant and 15 slashing.
That is a
All of which bypasses resistance.
yeah, no,
on
that
enemies.
is a significant downgrade from the previous round.
Yeah, well, the thing is, that was less damage than I would have done if I were an equivalent level fighter, just using one of my several action surges.
Yeah.
I would have had 2 more attacks. I would have had 9 attacks versus 7.
Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
And your turn's gonna use legendary action to attack Sin. A 33 to hit Sin.
Yep.
I finally rolled decently. All right, 19 acid damage.
Okay.
As a tentacle smashes into you. Grimond.
And now I'm unmuted. Titonia, how much do you want to save what's left of your cousin?
She's already dead.
Right. Do I have any sense that this thing is? I mean, it's a demon, but is it sentient still in this ooze form?
You look around and
Or
realize
is it
that there's a
reverting to animal
whole
instinct?
bunch of like eyes just popping out and looking at things from inside the ooze. Make an insight check.
All right.
grapes suspended in jello.
22.
Oh, that made me think of Elden Ring. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Do you have any more Shabriri grapes?
Um,
I really want to play that game.
with 22, it's hard to tell because it's inscrutable, but you're pretty certain there is still sentience here. This is probably just the natural form of the fiend that was inside Daedric.
Okay. Does it seem, if I can piggyback on that roll, and if not, totally fair, does it seem like it can see me?
You don't get the sense that it can necessarily see you, but your feet are in its body. You get a sense it knows where you're at.
Okay. How far away am I from the remainder of the body?
40 feet
40 feet.
of difficult terrain.
Is it still difficult terrain if I can run on water and stuff like that?
Yes, because it is not
Ooh.
water.
Okay.
It is actively grabbing at your feet.
And
Yeah.
jump distance is based on strength, right?
Yes.
Generally.
Okay. I'm going to spend a key point for... oh, that's a bonus action. Yeah, I'm going to spend a key point for Step of the Wind.
Oh, sorry. I just forgot about something. Ithram, how many steps did you take to move over to Sin?
I did that before.
Oh, you did that before I exploded. Thank you. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And no one's moved inside it yet.
Gotcha. Go ahead, Grimmond.
Thanks for the heads
So
up. Though.
I'm using a key point for Step of the Wind.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to walk, or I'm going to run as best as I can.
Yeah.
15 feet,
Okay.
which takes up 30 of my move.
So, as you move that, you take 18 points of acid damage as the slime is actively sort of like, as it's slowing you down, it's also like licking your flesh and making it burn.
Okay.
So every 5 foot of movement, you take a D10 of acid damage.
Okay. So I take 9 because empty body. I have resistance to all damage except
There
for
you
force.
Yep.
And then I'm going to jump the Step of the Wind for double my distance for the remaining 26 feet to get to where the body is. And I'm going to try to kind of like splash down onto the body.
So we'll say that counts as 1 5-foot square for the landing.
Well, like I said, I'm trying to land on the body.
The body is mostly melted into the ooze.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And also the ooze is inside the body.
All right. Well, if that doesn't help me avoid damage, then I'll, I'll land sort of around it.
I mean, it lets you avoid most of the damage, the leap itself.
Yeah. I'm going to try to, as much as I can, I'm going to try to land with my feet basically where the body's feet are.
Right. So you take 4 points of acid damage, reduced to 2.
Okay. What is the Valkyrian accent?
The what?
Like
the accent of the royal
Tanya,
family.
what is the accent that
Different
people
for
from-
each one. All of them have different accent. The Tyrian
What
accent is sort of a...
what did this person sound like in life? Did it still speak with her voice when this thing was talking?
No, it was not speaking with her voice.
Well,
But
all right.
the Tyrian accent, you would know. The Tyrian accent would real world be a rough translation to German?
All right. That's not going to make this any less stupid, but is the body totally liquefied or is there still some solidity to it?
It's hard to tell without grabbing it. But
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab it and try to pick it up.
You grab it. It feels less like a body and more like a flesh suit when you grab it.
Perfect. All right. I'm invisible, so the body is just going to sort of lift up, and then a voice goes, "You've..." Trying to Grumman doing German accent.
What are you doing?
And he goes, "You foul fiend! This
No.
is the force
No!
of all of the gods that you stand against.
No.
Get your hands!
I'm going to murder you, Grumman.
So, just to make the picture really quick, you pick up the body out of the ooze. And the only amount of it that's still body is the amount that was still above the ooze. So you get, so you pick up like half of a corpse with like half of its face, and it's all rubbery texturally. So just wobbling it around, wobbling half of an armored corpse around as you're doing this really bad Tyrian accent.
Well, I wasn't going for like pretending that she's still alive. I was going for this is the wrath of all the gods inhabiting this body, and I'm trying to scare this demon. So, Sen, may I pretty please make an intimidation check?
Make a performance check first.
Yes. All right. Cool.
To see if
I'm
maybe
good at
you
those.
do it better than the player presented it.
17.
Okay, we'll say for the 17.
I don't understand your statement, and I refuse to respond to it.
I was going to say, based on that accent, as a player of Sin, who is a changeling, who is inherently changes persona, I almost view that as racism.
I'm trying to do a Scottish accent, doing a German accent badly. So
with the 17, I'll say you get the accent mostly right. It doesn't sound anything like Deirdre, but you get it mostly right.
Yes. All right. We got this on lock, gang. Don't worry about
it. An
it.
intimidation check with disadvantage.
Oh man.
That you get to make it at all is the result of that 17.
Well, I've realized the one single flaw in this plan, which is that I forgot. The one single flaw, which is that I forgot I don't have points or proficiency in intimidation. So here we go.
So it's just your charisma, whatever that is.
It's a 2, gang.
Oh, it was wonderfully thought out.
You know, I feel like this is appropriate because, well, I haven't seen it yet. This 100% seems like something that will happen in the D&D movie. Comes out tomorrow.
Can I belatedly use my inspiration to roll one more time?
Sure.
Yay!
God damn.
Hell yeah! 13.
Okay.
I'm gonna murder you.
Vaguely approaching competence.
Doing anything else on your turn?
Can I belatedly guide myself?
No.
No, that takes an action.
And you have to touch yourself.
I would honestly, I would say this has probably been my action. This has been a lot of time.
Oh, it's definitely been your action. I'm wondering if you're doing anything else.
No, I'm committing to the bit.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm going to use a legendary action to attack you.
All right. Grumman thinks to himself, working perfectly. I've got its attention.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
That's fucking karma.
Oh.
What's 18 plus 17?
35.
That much damage, acid.
Halved, at least.
Yeah.
Did you take damage for moving through it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. He jumped a portion of it, so he didn't take as much as he would have otherwise, but... Oh, Valdeth, you're poisoned, by the way. So your attacks will be at a disadvantage, so go ahead and just roll those again real quick.
Yeah, roll... Better and better, yeah.
Fine,
would have been the same.
Actually, so the first one would have hit... No, it would have been disadvantage, so it would have been...
Disadvantage.
16.
It would have been, those would have been the lower rolls.
Right, so, yep. Good. All right, Vespia, you just saw that.
Yeah, I sure did.
And now an invisible
Everyone
thing
just saw
is being struck by a lash.
Yeah, everybody's just gonna stop and look at Grumman for a second.
Well, look at the space where Grumman should be, because he's still invisible.
Yeah, that's fair. Wherever the
so everyone is looking at the corpse. Mission accomplished.
Staring at Grumman for a second, shakes her head. Okay, let me make sure. Yeah. All right. She is
true
going
sight. I can see you.
I'm not trying to fool you.
She will cast Ray of Warping at this.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Oh.
15 misses. It's easier to hit, not that easy to hit.
Do you have inspiration?
I do have inspiration.
Would you like to roll it again?
Yes.
Spend inspiration, roll again.
All right. 20.
Damn.
Hits.
There you go.
Yay. Okay.
Two D8 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Its speed is halved. Its highest ability score is reduced to its lowest ability score. This has no effect on it.
Are they all the same?
Well, 3 of them are the
Wow.
same, and the other 3
Five.
aren't values that are that can be recognized by the spell.
So 3 of them are the same, and 3 of them are not a number.
Okay. And I would like to use my teleportation ability to back up some. Is teleportation still behaving weird inside the city?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to give it a try?
I don't like the way you just asked that.
You don't
Wasn't
know.
short range teleportation working fine?
Yeah, this is short range.
Not that we're certain of.
Well,
No one's
I'm
really
gonna-
tested it yet.
I'm gonna be the guinea pig here. Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying don't go for it. I'm just.
Okay, she's just gonna try to teleport just 30 feet back. We're gonna see how that goes.
All right, give me a D100.
Not well.
I believe.
75.
I hope that's good.
Half of me is here, half of me is there.
75 is
please.
exactly what % of you teleports.
A third of you, a
Okay.
fourth of you is there, and 3/4 of you are there.
Did Craig's child just leave a sack of packing peanuts with
Yeah.
a hat in place
Yes.
of Craig?
Delightful.
Makes sense. That's equivalent, I would say.
Yeah.
I would assume.
That looks like Craig.
How many hit dice
All right.
do you have, Vespia?
Oh no.
Total or
Like-
left?
Left.
Like hit points.
Hit dice.
dice.
How many hit
Hit
dice do you
dice.
have left?
Where would it say?
Under your hit points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, I see 8.
8? Okay. So roll 8 of your hit dice.
That would be all of them.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Okay.
Roll that 7
That
more
only
times.
rolled
8.
one of your hit dice.
Oh, it
Yeah.
only did that? Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah. You have to roll it 7 more times.
Okay, cool.
Is that including the con mod?
Uh,
Because that's adding the con mod.
we'll just subtract 3 from each one.
That's 7 plus 8, 15, 18,
So 1, 2,
22,
1, 2, 3,
32.
4, 5,
I'm
6,
going to
7, 8.
stop.
That's
Everybody's
That's 8.
counting.
No, sorry. I was counting the number of dice rolled.
I mean, absolutely fair, but when
no.
when you're doing math and then people are shouting out numbers.
That's fair.
7, 15, 18, 22, 32, 37, 46, 54.
So you take 54 points of force damage as you teleport successfully.
Oh, I'm out.
Where does your corpse bounce out of reality to?
Unconscious body. She's
Not corpse
Yeah,
yet.
not dead.
Unconscious body. Sorry. Yes.
That escalated.
Corpse
I mean,
6.
she was just trying to back up.
Yeah.
So
So where do you end up?
I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
Somewhere around here.
Okay, I mean whatever the 30, because the teleport was successful. You
Oh,
successfully
it was
teleported.
successful.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, now
So,
I know not
like,
to use space stuff.
30 foot, I think, would have put you all the way against the
Right.
back wall.
Okay.
All
right.
I think.
No one else try to teleport. See,
So-
I did this
Yep.
so we
See,
can
we-
see what happens.
So you watch, those of you that can see where Vespia was, you watch Vespia blink out of existence for a second, and then there is a magical golden explosion as Vespia's body hits the far wall and hits the ground.
So what I'm hearing is we need to teleport more.
No.
Figured I would try it once. I'm not gonna do that again.
I mean, you could have rolled differently and something different would have happened. All right. Ithram. What's the range on that AC bonus, by the way? I feel like it's a mile
The
or
wings
something.
to give it to
No,
someone
no,
is
no,
for
no,
like.
the
No, the
marriage
marriage
bonus.
one?
Oh, the marriage.
Was it 60 feet?
While they're within 30 feet of each other.
Oh, 30
Okay,
feet. So...
so you don't have the marriage bonus right now.
I have two options. Just
Teleport.
seeing-
Teleport.
I'm not gonna teleport, but I have something
Do
that can
that.
make other things teleport.
That's the thing that I was looking to see if I had anything like that.
And that's one of my signature spells, so I could literally just like But also, if things are taking damage, is it just moving through it? Just like standing in it is not doing anything to us?
Yeah, it's specifically walking through it. If
Standing
you
in-
jump it or if you like fly over it, it doesn't.
Standing in it is trying to poison you every round. Oh yeah. Those of you that succeeded your con save previously, make the con save for the poison again. Except for Grumman, who's immune to it. I forgot to do that on its turn.
24.
29.
You're good.
Its turn hasn't come back yet.
Has it not
So
had
it
a second
hasn't been a
turn?
full round yet.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind. Ignore it. Sorry,
Saving my 24 for its next round?
that's fine. Save that.
Yep,
All right.
29.
Boss fights get confusing.
I mean, that's fair.
Didn't make it that far. But what I can, how far? Okay, we'll try it because there's no size limit on this.
Hey,
For
Ithram,
what?
if you want to do a terrible idea, I can teleport someone in my place.
No, I
With
was gonna
face stuff,
teleport.
I can-
I was gonna teleport the ooze.
Ah,
Yeah, the only
Do it.
concern with that is most teleporting requires a willing
yeah.
player.
Yeah, no, this one is if it's unwilling, it gets to make a Constitution save. It's
Excellent.
vortex
There you go.
warp.
Excellent.
The problem is, where do you teleport it to that it's not that it doesn't
Farther
like
back.
land on all of us?
Yeah,
over
just
here,
shunt it.
over on the stairs.
Yeah, just shove it over to the stairs.
I can teleport it 90 feet away from me.
Excellent.
All
I
right.
mean,
And
getting
it is
back
big.
there is
90
not a
feet
problem.
or 90 feet away from you, because those are two separate things.
What's your
Let me
DC?
double- it's 20, but I'm still. Let's see.
So it got a 32
Anything
on the
within-
saving throw.
I didn't say if
Oh,
I was
well,
going to
there.
cast it yet.
Sorry, it was made clear that that was the plan. So I thought you had already cast it.
No, that it was an option.
Gotcha.
I have another.
Well,
thing
then
that I
I'll
might
roll
wanted
again
to
if
do.
you cast it.
All right. Yeah, it's the range is 90 feet, and then so it's anything within 90 feet of me. Yes. So anything within that, and then it has to stay. The end point has to stay within that range as well. So that would put it. Like I could move the center of it right there.
And it is 115 feet, so we would go 55 feet. Okay, it would be fine.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that it doesn't teleport and it's still on some, or it just lands on them or something.
Yeah, no, I had that thought too. The other, fuck it. This could be this could help if it's eating through inanimate objects. Yeah, I'll start. Shit, no, that's a concentration.
Yeah, if you lose that haste, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. All right, then yeah. Vortex warp. And I'm gonna move it 90 feet away.
Oh shit! I didn't make my third attack with haste last turn.
Because you used your bonus action to
So-
gain.
This time.
No, I get an extra action for that.
This time.
Haste gives you an extra action.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that you can only use to do certain things. This time I rolled a 12 with the Constitution saving throw.
So yeah.
And so it will use its legendary resistance to succeed.
I mean, fair. You sure? It could be good. That's what you said.
It could be good. It's going to succeed.
No, but I believe the statement was something different could happen.
It was like, yeah, something different could happen.
It didn't necessarily mean
and-
something good.
Yeah.
I mean-
then-
You just said could be good in agreement with me. Therefore,
It could be good, yes. Could be.
Probably won't be.
I can get to there. Hi, Sin. My wife's in trouble.
that's fair.
Moving any further than that?
I can't. It's difficult terrain.
Right. Okay.
And I'm
yeah,
not a
I
fast boy.
want to make sure. All right.
You could teleport.
No, I can't. I use my action to make the other thing that teleport.
So you take
But
13
it's
Infirm's
no.
unconscious
You-
body lays next to
13 points of acid damage. All right.
That's my Constitution saving modifier. So do I even need to make the concentration check?
You'd always roll a natural one.
I would still beat it.
Yeah, you would. That's right. Is it saving throws that can't fail?
Anything by rules as written, anything that's not an attack roll
That's
doesn't
fair.
crit
Yeah, no,
fail.
yeah.
or
So you
crit
can't fail it.
succeed.
So yeah, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Rules as written, by the way, is boring.
I mean, I will if you want me to.
No, that's fine. Rules as written is boring, except when you're fighting a giant ooze monster that's dealing lots of damage to you constantly. All right, its turn. Yummy. All right, now everything that hasn't already succeeded a poison saving throw or is immune to
24.
poison, you've already got
29.
a roll, so you get. All right. Actually, Titania, you also need to make it because you are within 10 feet of it now.
No, I'm 15 feet up in the air.
Ah, are you flying?
Yes.
Good.
I am a foot in the air, but I'm still close enough.
Within 10
apparently.
feet. Yeah. Actually, you still need to make the saving throw again. Actually, because you make the saving throw every turn because it ends at the start of its next turn. So you make the saving throw again. So go ahead and make the saving throw again, Beldeath. 12
I
is
just did.
still a failure.
I am poisoned again until the start of its next.
Yes.
Because for some reason I can never roll a decent con save.
We're getting 3 lash attacks. All 3 of these are going at Grummond.
I gave myself proficiency with dex saves because I figured that would be more relevant. As it turns out, it was con saves I should have taken.
So on my attacks against Grummond, I got a natural 20, a 30, and a natural 20.
Jesus.
Hit.
Yeesh.
So that's 31 points of acid damage,
Oh, you won't have to murder Grumman, Titania. This boss is going to do it for you.
22 points of acid damage,
No one murders Grumman except me.
Hold on. So 15, 11,
and 33 points of acid damage.
16.
16. Got it. Ooh, I've got you now.
Some of that acid lashes around like the leg that you're holding, like the half of the leg that you're holding, and the rest of the half of the corpse that you're holding falls as it very rapidly eats through the flesh that it hits. You get the idea that falling unconscious in this acid probably not a good idea. And it's going to spit a glob at the flying Titania. Titania, make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I have a sense at all of whether it's attacking me or it's lashing out at the thing I'm holding? I understand functionally it's going to be the same thing, but just for Grumman's ego, I'd like to know if
his distraction worked.
Yeah, if it was in any way fooled.
Let me get an insight check.
I don't have advantage, but natural 20.
Natural 20 succeeds. You avoid the glob.
Fuck yeah!
With natural 20, it's attacking you because you took its food away.
Oh.
More than anything else. So a second glob, because it can fire
Like
two.
that's the one thing Roman could really sympathize with
Actually, hang on.
and feel bad about.
How far away is Vespia? Just outside the reach.
Thank goodness.
So it's going to spit a glob out towards Vespia that just forms an ooze that sits there for a round. It can't quite reach Vespia. But it can put a little copy right here.
Oh, goody.
So you all see that second glob just fly out and splatter right next to Vespia, not quite getting to her, and then it wobbles up to be another bit of ooze. Titania.
Oh, right, those things that you needed to kill previously.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
another one. The one that missed Titania. Hang on. The one that missed Titania ends up over here. Because they get to move next turn.
Sorry, I'm just looking up a thing really quick. Why can't I find that?
What are you looking up?
There it is. Oh, Alchemist's Fire.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Light the top hit on fire.
Listen, I'm thinking about it. Get out of it.
Working on it.
Okay.
I'm trying to go as fast as I can.
All right. Ithram's on his. Oh, you're so slow.
Listen to
You're-
Miss High and
Sorry,
Mighty
I'm
with
not
her
part of the
wings.
flying. I'm not part of the flying marriage.
Yep. Yeah.
That is the most.
I'm trudging through muck to go save my wife.
That is the most fairy princess thing you've said.
Actually, that's a fair point. All three of the people in this marriage fly now.
Yep.
One of them with a ship, I guess.
Yep. Listen, I
Fuck.
have goals.
I have
No.
boots that let me fucking fly. I think it's an action to activate them though.
Okay.
Well, check the description on your boots.
That's what I'm doing.
I love the turn late. Fuck.
I only thought of it
There's a
with
lot
that,
of
with that comment.
things at 20th level, 21st level. It makes sense.
This is true.
I got a fancy outfit, okay? I don't know what everything does.
That's a sentence.
All right. I would like to cast Healing Spirit as a bonus action.
Okay.
Healing Spirit. That is way back up here somewhere.
Oh, are we gonna put Vespia on the death yo-yo?
Listen, it's fine.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
You're on a death yo-yo.
Well, not yet. Hang on. We gotta
60
see if it's in
feet.
range.
Yeah.
I mean, she may have to
Oh
take a couple
yeah,
steps.
60 feet.
Hey, this doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, she's within 60 feet of me. Okay.
Sounds like a King's Dominion ride.
I cast Healing Spirit on Vestia.
Alright, so you're no longer concentrating on Zephyr Strike.
Yep. I'm concentrating on this instead. You get a hit point.
Yay!
Sorry. That's a terrible roll. And it can heal up to, as I write it down so that I can remember how many times things have happened. 1 plus my ability modifier, which is 6. So I can do this up to 7 more times, or 6 more times.
So the Healing Spirit on Vespia, giving you 1 hit point.
Yep. As you are not dying anymore. And I am going to. Did I? It has a pretty big range on that thing. I am going to
Come back to life, and there's an ooze wobbling over you.
stay at that same height and hover over here, kind of above Ithram there.
Okay.
And as my action, I am going to cast, because Healing Spirit is a bonus action, yes. From
cast
the
more
from the staff.
Okay.
I am going to cast. Which one? Okay, this is a bit of a weird one. I can kind of do this right through the thing, right?
Yeah.
Nope, that's a concentration spell. I'm sorry, I can't do that one.
You could drop Healing Spirit.
I am not gonna do that. Too many things to look at. You know what? Cone of Cold.
Directly at Ithram, Grummond, and Valda.
No. I'm gonna like angle it.
No, you can just play a place for you to aim it without hitting them. It was just funny to me.
Yeah. Yep.
It was like Code of Gold. Wait, hang on.
Makes a con save, please.
All right. Uh,
5.
25.
That makes it. So I think it takes half damage.
Right.
17.
And in this form, it has resistance to cold damage, so it takes half again.
Damn it. I'm also with the spell. I get
So
2d8 from the mark of death.
8.
2d8.
8
So it also takes 11 necrotic damage.
It is not resistant to that, so it does take.
Cool. And I'll take that as my temporary HP.
All right. That
Actually, I'm gonna put that on. Sin's pretty hurt, if I'm recalling correctly. Yeah, on Sin.
Right. Sin has 11 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And as we go to the
That's
top
my
of the round,
turn.
as we go to the top of the round, we are going to take a break for a minute. So those of you that are watching live, please sit back. Or try to sit back. When we take our break, you take your break, get up, stretch your legs, move around, do whatever you need to do. And also, save your please first messages. We'll be back in just 2 minutes. We're back. A dinosaur story.
A dinosaur story.
See, you got yours
I think-
early last week. But
Yeah,
this week-
that was yesterday, so this one's banking for next week.
I see. This one's banking for next Wednesday.
I think Mara won that time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, still slightly
She
after.
was louder and directly over.
No, she definitely won because she did it last night in anticipation of
Yeah.
this. So
Yes, but there is such a thing as being too early as well. If you're aiming
no,
for
not when it's under 24 hours.
Yep. The expiration date.
The expiration
There's a
date of a call
timestamp and
of an attempt to steal
I'll check the
someone's
timestamp
thunder.
later.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're back. A dinosaur story. Anyways,
Doesn't count.
we're back at the fight with the giant ooze, and it's Sin's turn.
All right. I probably could have done this during the break.
Thought about what you're gonna do.
Eh.
Yeah.
Who thinks while they're
Regained
on
all your
break? Not
spell
me.
slots?
What?
I said regained all your. Oh, wait, no, you don't have spell slots.
I don't have
anymore.
spell slots. So
Sorry,
that's the thing
I've
that's funny to me. Everybody keeps throwing stuff on Sin to protect them. They're a fighter class now.
Yeah,
That's fair.
you're not used to it.
I know. It used to be like, oh shit, the warlock's hurt.
I mean, you do have a pretty nifty rod.
This is also true.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Were we?
Yeah, but most of the core.
Yeah,
Not
those
when
of
you
us
were
who were
here.
still
We're-
here when
yeah,
you walked off.
uh-huh.
I guess I could do that. I've got enough stuff saved for the other thing.
But more of the detriments.
Sure, we will try this. Sin will pull out their rod. Sounds horrible. And I'll
Stick it in the ooze.
force this ooze to make a Constitution Constitution save.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
no.
straight death save. If it fails, it dies. Send
Oh well, I rolled 30.
Okay, so it probably
With
made the
disadvantage?
save. But it still takes half damage from Finger of Death.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 29 necrotic damage.
Which we
Yeah.
know it's not,
It's not.
immune
It's not.
to.
It's not resistant to necrotic damage. No. 29. All right.
And
Blast it with the rod.
yep, and that's gonna be, let me see, let me make sure. Yeah, no, that'll be my turn.
All right. Valdeth.
Bonus action. Gain sen. Go to 3 sen. Action. Use the Avatar of the Oni trait of the Fiend Hunter's Cloak.
All right.
I gain the effects of the Enlarge spell, and also gain 10 temporary hit points. And also no longer have a limit on how high I can fly while I'm wearing the cloak. If you could kindly enlarge me, please. Thank
As
you.
you do the full bison.
And I will then, because I've used my action and bonus action already, I will then hover the extra 25 feet that I can get away from this thing. To get away from its putrid aura on its turn.
All right. You have also. Hang on.
triggered its trap card.
Hang on. Okay.
I was wondering if this thing was still cursed. Okay.
Anything else in your turn?
No, that's my turn.
You don't know what I'm rolling dice for.
I know this item, John. I also have the ledger.
Yeah, fair. At the end of your turn, legendary action. How far are you up?
25, 26 technically, because I was hovering 1 foot above the ground previously.
Yep, still within range. Okay. An acid lash shoots up at you.
Okay.
32 to hit
Yes, that hits.
for 18 acid damage.
Adding just
Grumman!
over 8 points and 3.
Would you like to punch it?
I actually would not. I'm going to other than Vespia is far and away the sort of the worst off out of everybody, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I am going to.
You do see Ithram running towards her.
If they're yelling, if only I could fly.
No, he's had the realization as soon as he said it.
Stop to fiddle with his boots.
So Grumman yells out, I can make it so things leave her alone and give us time to heal her. Hang on, Ithram. Hang on, Vespia, and I will take. How long do I have to run to be able to jump my full distance? Is it 5 feet at least or 10?
10 feet.
Okay, so I will run 10 feet and take the damage.
You can go under me. I'm flying like 25 feet in the air.
Okay. Yeah. I'm headed straight for Vespia, so.
That's 17 acid damage.
Okay. Half to 8. All right. And then I will jump. And I can get just to here, which I think is outside of it, right?
That's right on the edge.
Okay. It's 10. I can get 13 feet, so I'm like halfway between that space and the next one.
Yeah.
And it's difficult terrain inside it, right? So the 10 feet that I ran counted as 20.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hang on. Is it? What's the actual rule for attack of opportunity?
When they leave your threatened zone.
Which is the 5 feet around you, or is it your reach?
Usually, unless
Whatever the
It's
reach
your
is.
reach.
whatever the reach is of its melee weapon attacks, specifically.
Because that like with creatures that have like 30-foot reach, that makes like a weird like there's a safety zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the idea is that while you're fighting inside of their melee reach, you are basically like aware of its weapons and how dangerous they are, and it's sort of like trying to dodge around it instead of trying to actively escape it.
It's not a
All
rule
right.
that was meant for things that have really large like melee ranges, but yeah.
Well, if it helps Sen, I'm going to use my action to dash and keep going. So you will almost certainly get it.
All right.
Go, I think 10 more feet. I'll go 10 more feet.
You are still in range of it.
Okay. And I am going to use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Vespia.
Yeah.
That one I don't have.
Clerics.
Yep.
So anything that is trying to attack her has to first make a wisdom save. So suck it, ooze.
All right. Anything else in your turn?
I think that's it. That's my action, my bonus, and my move.
Vespia, you're conscious with 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
Teleport.
And you feel a little tipsy.
Yes, I teleport. No.
And there's a ooze thing at you.
Yeah, there's an ooze in front of me.
Keep in mind, you have Sanctuary. If you attack, Sanctuary goes away.
Okay,
That's fair.
That is
Yeah.
good to know. Okay.
Good point.
All right, she will not attack it then.
Do you have any healing abilities?
Can I?
I have.
Well, it would take an action or something to throw something to her, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
I have false life I could cast on myself.
That would give you
Do
temporary
you
hit
have
points.
potions?
Yeah.
Yep. That doesn't break the sanctuary. It's only if you attack.
Do you have any potions? No.
Can I?
I know I don't believe I have any potions on me.
Can I retroactively have used my free action to just hold out a potion?
Oh wait, actually, hang on. Oh no, it's only when you die, right? Sorry, I was thinking because
it's only the
cold
Phoenix
fruit,
draft.
Yeah, the Phoenix draft.
Yeah, let's
when
not
you get
play
zero,
with that
it's
right
when
now.
you die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that means I have plenty of leeway. All right, cool.
Finn, is that
No,
okay?
no, it doesn't.
Would you like 100 hit? Would you like 100 temporary hit points, Vespia?
No, I don't. No, I don't trust you right now.
Sen, is it okay if I retroactively just held out a potion?
She can just
You
walk up and grab.
were really focused on casting Sanctuary, so I'm gonna say no.
Well, I mean, it's an incidental to put something in your hand, right?
Yeah.
And it's a bonus to cast the spell.
I'll say for the moment you were focused on thing, but you don't have a lot of bag space, so it wouldn't be hard to grab a potion off your belt because you keep most of your things in the hoard.
Can I point to it?
Sure.
Okay. Vespia. I have a potion of superior healing.
Thumbs up.
Sorry, I'm just imagining the visual of that. And
did you take the body with you?
No, it dissolved.
So the ooze wanted its food back.
So I guess another way to answer your question is some of it.
I'm going to murder you.
Vespia is casting false life at level 3 on herself to give her temporary hit points.
All right. How many temporary hit points does that give you?
Okay. Let me see. For level 3, that is 1d4 plus 4 for the first level, and then 5 additional ones for every other level.
So 1d4 plus 19.
1d4 plus 14. So it was third level.
Third level, right?
It's a first level spell.
So 14.
Okay, well, 15 points.
That's why it's 4 plus 4 and then 5.
Yeah.
All right.
It's also why False Life is a spell that warlocks get to cast for free, because it's not terribly impactful, but it does do something.
Beyond that, he has a potion right there. Will Sanctuary stay in effect if I move past this thing?
Yes. Sanctuary only goes away if you attack.
Okay. Right,
you are in a healing spirit, right?
What?
Yes.
Isn't she in a healing
You're standing in a healing spirit.
Yes, but I can move that if you want to move.
Okay, well, she was going to move forward to get the potion that Grumman was offering.
You start your turn there, so you do also heal 1d6 hit points.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Okay. So you get another 5 hit points. You have 6.
Plus your temporary hit points.
Plus my temporary. Yay. Okay.
Yep. 5.
Yeah, she would like to move forward, though. She's going to go over to get... She's going over to Grumman to get the...
It will get attack opportunity on you. It has to make a wisdom saving throw before it can try it, though.
Okay.
The small ooze is not very wise.
27.
What?
It's a part of the big ooze. It uses its saving throw.
All
right. Well, I mean, that beats it.
So a 31 to hit you, Vespia.
Yeah, that hits.
For 25 acid damage.
Welp.
The thing is, you were very close to staying alive through that because you were at 26 total hit points. Or 21 rather. 21 total hit points.
So 6 plus
15
4
plus 6.
plus 15. Yeah.
I'm unconscious again.
Sorry, Holly. It seemed like a good idea.
Oh no, thank you. Like I was trying. I was just trying to get the potion.
All right.
Sanctuary's still on you, so any further attacks also still have to make wisdom saves.
Yeah.
It's true. All right. Ithram.
Nobody's within 5 feet of me. He sees Vespia get up, run around, and get knocked back down. But she'll get up again.
We're never gonna keep her down.
Like I said,
No.
death yo-yo.
Grumman's going through his pockets. See, wispy drink.
He's gonna
drink.
lift one of his he's gonna lift one of his legs and slam it back down and use an action to activate his boots. He's gonna expend 2 charges. 1 charge to give him a flight speed equal to his walking speed, which is 40. Has been. And also it needs to make a DC something strength save or take damage.
Oh, Ithram boy.
The boots, the
DC
boots are
17
calling.
strength. Okay, so it takes half.
I was still going with Chumbawamba, but that one works too.
I don't know. You said, "Oh, Ithrid boy," and my brain went to "Oh, Danny boy."
Like, oh,
30
Johnny
or
boy,
3d8, so
that's
half
my name.
So it takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage as 1, 2, where can I go? Right there. He starts flying at Vespia.
It's quite honestly, it's the scrambling to like keep Vespia alive that has been making y'all do very little damage to this thing.
These people fight this thing. I'm fine.
All right. How high are you flying?
Just over.
Okay.
I mean, I have a sneaking suspicion I wouldn't have done much damage given the glee with which Sen asked me, "Are you gonna punch it, Grumman?"
I just want to know. Anything else in turn?
I don't have bonus actions.
All right.
I'm a wizard.
Its turn. It's gonna make some attacks. How high are you flying, Titania?
15.
All right. So an acid lash is going at Sin, Titania, and Valdeth. 22 to Sin, 33 to Titania, and 28 to Valdeth.
Yes.
Was that a yes on Sin?
Yes.
Okay. And I think a
My
28
AC
hits
is
Valdeth?
20.
Yeah. All right. 19 acid to Sin, 18 acid to Titania, and 17 acid to Valdeth. What the fuck did I just do? Sequentially lower by 1. All right, cool. And it's going to launch 2 globs. 1 at Grummond, at which point, Grummond, you realize it can see you.
Just a purely mechanical question, because I will be the first to admit that this ruling is stupid, but rules as written and confirmed by game designers, if you're invisible, even if something can still technically see you.
It has true sight.
Yeah, even with true sight, rules as written and confirmed by game designers,
Really?
you still have advantage and it still has disadvantage.
It's the dumbest rules.
It's super
That's-
dumb, and if the
dumb.
ruling is we don't use those rules, that's totally fine. But
Let me look at the
I
invisible.
do want to ask.
It's
Impossible to see. without
legitimately the
aid of-
stupidest rules is written.
It's because as it's written, invisibility provides the disadvantage and advantage status
Yeah.
effects, separate from the "you can't be seen" effect.
Yeah,
Huh.
I agree.
Still
It's
dumb.
stupid, but I just, as long as it's
Yeah.
uniform applied to us and to enemies, I'm whatever the ruling is, great.
Well, it's because theoretically, even like the idea, I think that someone explained it was, even if you have true sight, you can sort of see their essence. That doesn't mean you can exactly make out every single line and feature of their form, and so they might be still kind of hazy.
Strong disagree.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I would.
True
I would
sight
argue,
means you see everything exactly as it is.
I would argue it makes sense with stuff like tremor sense or blind fighting, because it's
Yes.
like you can tell where somebody's feet are, but you can't tell which way they're swaying and stuff. But yeah, true sight. I agree. I just, like I said, as long as we I don't think it's come up, so I did want to ask.
No,
That is also
not
why
yet.
things like that is also why things like fairy fire say the target loses the benefits of invisibility if it was
Yeah.
invisible.
It's yeah. It's in my mind, if true sight allows you to see through someone's physical shape-shifted form to see what they truly are, you're not randomly seeing
I'll say that
energies.
the reason why true sight doesn't remove the disadvantage is because when you have true sight, you also see into the ethereal plane at the same time. So there could be some weirdness with seeing two planes overlapping each other that would allow for it.
It's like wizard eyes from Adventure Time. Crazy all the time.
So here's the thing. It's to your advantage if I say that we go with the rules as writ. I will pull the players. Do you all want to go with rules as writ, or would you like to go with true sight? You can see it. You don't have disadvantage. Understanding that it will be applied evenly.
Yeah,
Correct.
I would. I mean, it is affecting me, and it would benefit me in this case. And I will be the first to say I think that rule as writ is dumb and would argue against it. I just wanted to bring it up so we can at least have this.
So that's one no. All right.
I think it's the dumbest rule. The rules as writ, period. And I don't go that way in my games. However, I'm skipping because this is your game.
Two no's.
Like as long as it's applied equally, I don't care either way.
Yeah.
I just think it's really fucking stupid.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I just don't want because it's coming up in the middle of a boss fight in the last few episodes, and it's a significant mechanical disadvantage or advantage. I want to make sure that everyone is okay with whichever ruling we go to. So,
I want my true sight to be able to see everything.
okay,
That's fair.
that's 3. Ithram Shani or Ashland
Indifference.
It doesn't really affect Ithram.
Because like I can see arguments both ways, because like the ability to turn invisible is a significant like mechanical advantage, and I guarantee you there's no way any demon we're fighting from here on out does not have true sight.
Mm-hmm.
So just turning that off completely.
Yeah, but also at this point, invisibility is handed out like candy when you're at this level.
Yeah.
It's a second level spell.
It's also one of Grumman's highest level abilities.
No,
Yeah,
true.
but I also get resistance to everything, which is literally
Right.
the reason I'm still alive. And
Yeah.
candidly, that's the reason I tend to pop
Okay.
empty body.
So it seems like we're mostly in favor of being able to see invisibility means you don't get the disadvantage. So we will go with that. All right. So not that it matters because this is a saving throw. So I need Ithram and Grumman to make a dexterity saving throw, please, as 2 globs are shot out at you.
Dex?
Yes, Dex.
Dex, okay. 25?
Now, Grumman, I will give you an opportunity to willingly fail, because if it misses you, Vespia is in the path.
Can I... question. Can I catch it? I know it's technically
it's a projectile, isn't it?
Yes.
It is.
It's a projectile.
Can the monk deflect missiles to flying ooze?
Yeah, if I
throw it back.
willingly...
Yes.
Throw it back.
Sorry.
Yeah,
If-
I will
if I
say
willingly choose
yes.
to
You can
fail,
deflect
can I-
missiles
can I-
and use.
Cool. All right. I choose to fail and instead would like to catch it.
All right, Ithram, same
Oh, I'm so excited.
same option,
Sorry,
Ithram, because again, Vespia's in the path.
I don't. Well, all right, yeah.
It won't land on
so-
Vespia if you dodge it. It will land next to Vespia if you dodge it.
So even if I fail, or even if I make it, like if I were to use the wings because I can use those for myself as well, would that act as like a stop?
I'll say yes, because with the wings you actually are impacting it, so it would stop.
Okay. Wings or arcane bulwark, whatever.
So yeah, saving throw.
So it'd be a 6. It'd be a 16.
It didn't matter. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, no. Either way.
All right. Cool. All right. So
I don't have shield master, so I can't also.
so Grummond, you take 54 points of acid damage, and Ithram, you take 46 points of acid damage.
Reduced to half.
So reduced
right?
to half. So that's 27.
Okay. So I reduce it to 0 with deflect missiles.
Yes.
And you better fucking believe. I mean, if
Spend a
it's
key point to throw it back.
Yeah, hell yeah. Probably won't do any damage because I'm throwing itself back at itself. But what the hell?
Yeah, it's not any damage, but you can't throw it back at itself.
I love this.
I know, you know, he makes such wonderful tactical decisions that it doesn't really come across. Drummond is dumb. So, yeah, he's going to do this.
Just don't throw it at Ithram.
No, he's, oh, God, a bird! So...
The wings were shiny, they distracted you.
I didn't use them.
20 to hit?
Yeah, 20 will hit the massive pile of ooze.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning damage.
I love this.
Does it do any damage?
It does no damage, no.
All right.
So when you throw it back, does it do the same damage it would have done, or does it do bludgeoning?
Yeah,
or
normally
piercing?
when you redirect a missile, it does the damage the attack would have done if it hits.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
It doesn't
wanna-
silly putty back into the hole.
Actually,
Just like,
actually, yeah, no, it would just get absorbed. It would just get reabsorbed into it, actually.
Excellent.
Well, okay. Actually, again, rules as written, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack as with a monk weapon.
Well, no, it's it's correction. I will correct you here on this.
It gives you a proficiency
make
as if you're proficient with it, as if it was a monk weapon.
Yeah, you make a range attack with the weapon or piece of ammunition you just caught as part of the same reaction. However, regardless of what weapon it is, you treat it as a monk weapon.
For purposes
if
of
you're
proficiency. Yeah.
So for instance, if your martial arts damage die was greater than the damage die of, say, a short bow arrow, you could use your martial arts die on the
Right.
arrow you throw back.
Right.
Your martial
Well,
arts
so
die is
again,
not greater
so-
than
so
damage
that's-
of the slime.
Okay, fair.
We have one less one of those blobs.
Right.
So
Yeah, so yeah, it does that. Now the one over here moves to there. And then it's gonna dash over to here. Oh wait, no, there was another one, right. There was another one that hit Grummond. Oh wait, no, Grummond threw it back. Right. Now we just
threw it
handled
back,
that.
yeah.
We just handled that. It's just gonna move
It
there.
also, the fact that it counts as a monk weapon means that you can use your dex for the throwback,
Right.
regardless of what weapon it was.
The one next to Vespia moves 1 and attacks Vespia.
Wisdom save.
19.
19 on the save?
Yep.
Fail.
It will use legendary resistance to succeed.
Was that?
Burn through legendary resistances just to make sure that you can attack the down person. Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
I feel very targeted.
Look,
100%.
it's hungry.
Granted, this is coming from a guy who has counterspelled Revivify before, but 100%.
Also from the guy that this is what 4th character.
Yeah.
Fortunately, with advantage, it rolled 2 natural ones.
Hey!
So it just,
Now, that's
it's just
what I
slapping.
call
It's just slapping the ground around Vespia.
yay, legendary resistance.
I was about to say
Legitimately,
that's the best of all scenarios. Not only did it burn through another legendary resistance, it also still missed.
Yeah.
if you
Which is great.
if you ever want to see true horror in your player's eyes, say, "I cast counter spell."
And they try and revive someone. Yeah.
It seems. I mean, it has to be planned because their Revivify and Counterspell are the same level.
You're
You
right.
never have to roll
You
to
never
counter
have to roll
Revivify.
to counter revivify.
Unless for some reason they are upcasting it for no benefit.
Well, presumably because they're out of 3rd level spell slots.
Mhm.
Right? Yeah. But like it's just default counter.
Yep.
Anyways, it's Tanya's turn.
Okay.
I lost
Well-
one of my paintbrushes.
Bonus action, I'm going to move that healing spirit up to Vespia again. This is a new instance. So you get 2 hit points.
So does it heal when you move it onto her?
So the text is whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn
Right.
there.
Okay. There it is. Yep.
So
Yep.
because I'm moving it onto her, it's
Yep.
healing her now.
That's correct.
So that's down to 4 left. That was my bonus action.
Oh, right. Battle music.
Action.
Vespia is no longer unconscious. Vespia now has 4 hit points. Or is it 2 hit
Yep.
points?
This thing needs to die.
Agreed. It's very complicated of a boss to pilot.
Yeah.
I've definitely been there. Please kill this monster. I don't want to run it anymore.
Or die to it, whichever is easier.
No, I don't want to do that. Sorry, I'm trying to see
That's
what.
just like Suicide Pact, zigzag through the ooze.
Wasn't that the subtitle of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2?
Zigzag through the ooze. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I have
Hello,
a question.
audience. I'm old.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If I put a wall of thorns around this thing, and when it sends projectiles through, would those projectiles be moving through the space?
Oh.
Let me look at what Wall of Thorns says. Hang
Yeah,
on.
let me.
I don't know what you're trying to get at, but let me read the rules.
I want to shred it when it attacks us.
I think the goal here is if it tries
The
to
creature
spit
is not
creatures through
the
the wall
creature
of
is not
thorns.
moving, it is being shot. It's not a full creature until it lands. So
So then it's forced movement.
it's not a full creature until it lands. It doesn't have hit points until it lands and like solidifies. So it is moving through the wall, but it is not going to take damage going through the wall of thorns.
Okay, it's considered a projectile when it's moving through.
Yes, it's considered a projectile. Well, that's why Grumman
Okay.
that's why Grumman could deflect projectiles.
Right.
You
Okay.
could instead put a wall of air up.
Yes, I have that spell too. We find that one.
Just jets it straight up to the ceiling, just like
Or wall of wind, I think is the name of it.
Yeah. Where is that one? That's.
You could. It wouldn't do anything because it is not an ordinary projectile. Arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched at targets behind the wall are deflected upward and automatically miss. Boulders hurled through giants or siege weapons and similar projectiles, which this would be, are unaffected.
How
Okay.
heavy is this ooze?
Very thick and viscous.
All right.
Has 3 C's on the thickness. This oozes down
A
with
lot
the
of
thickness.
Cs.
7 C's of fire.
I want to do a wall of stone. I want the wall of stone to appear behind Sin.
Cutting
It
off
has
my
to-
means of escape.
No, behind Sin, so
Yes.
it gets. Let me display this so you can see this too.
Okay.
Tanya's heel turn.
Tanya's like, all right, Sam,
Oh, and-
you're the sacrifice.
I want to ask about this before I cast it because it
Okay.
is concentration, so it would drop my healing.
Okay.
But the healing isn't doing much right now.
I mean, it's keeping her alive.
It is, but Ithram is getting over there, and I know Ithram can heal. And if we can just deal with this
Okay.
Yeah,
before,
I will be fine. Please kill this thing.
Okay, yeah.
If the wall
would
cuts
it-
through a creature's space when it appears, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall. Would not do this because this creature surrounds the wall.
Okay.
It's 100 feet long, right?
Even if it was 100 feet long, the creature still surrounds the wall.
Its shape is. I'm assuming its shape is malleable. Like it's 100 feet by 100 feet.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, no. So it would not be jettisoned to one side of the wall.
All right then.
If that's what you were going for.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, no.
Okay. In that case,
Also, it's a non-magical wall of solid
Now
stone.
you're cutting
It would
off
just
my
get,
avenues of
it would
escape.
just get devoured.
That
as
was
well.
me.
I
Just a triangle
will
of stone around Sid.
action.
I knew it.
Let's see here.
You look up, Tien from Dragon Ball Z is there. Just
Kiko.
So we'll kill him next turn then.
I am laughing because I assume that the reference is funny.
it is.
I don't know too much about
it's highly
Dragon Ball Z, but I know that he was a red shirt, and all he could do was the triangle thing.
Well, Krillin, or not Krillin, Tien was the last. Tien was the upper tier red shirt. He was the one who actually could fight,
Okay.
unlike Yamcha, who was the real red
Yeah,
shirt.
I was gonna say.
The joke
All
there
right.
is that the Kikoho, which is Tien's superpower, cuts a triangle of energy out of the earth.
Actually, it cuts a square because it's a spinning triangle.
All right. It is a square. Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
It's a triangle that spins, and when you spin a triangle on its center axis, it builds a square.
Welcome to anime geometry time.
Simple
Sorry,
geometry.
very long term because I'm asking a lot of questions.
Uh-huh.
Can I hold a chain lightning, which is an action casting it from the staff? It says I can make a target arcs toward a target of your choice that you can see within range. As many as 3 other targets. It can be the target can be a creature or an object. Can I hold my action until this thing spits out its stuff at people who are down or escaping? I want to hold my action until I can strike as many of them as I can to like try and burst those projectiles as they're firing out.
Are you creating Druid Star Wars?
Yes.
By which I mean the defense system,
Yeah.
not the
you
not
can do
the
that.
space wizards.
Okay. I will hold my action for that. That's my turn.
I didn't know the defense system was called Star Wars.
Yeah.
The range
Yeah,
is
the planet,
150
the
feet.
yeah, the
Okay, same.
satellite defense system. Huh? Oh yeah, it's my turn.
Strategic Defense Initiative, derisively nicknamed the Star Wars program. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it, Shawnee. Yeah. Making me feel old again. Let's see.
Look, it's not my fault that thing was invented before I was born.
Shut up. It is your fault that you are consciously and intentionally making it worse by saying such things.
That is 100% my fault. Yes. At this point, it's a game.
I wonder if I can target this appropriately.
This battle music is called Mounting Crisis. Crisis is the name of my persona.
It is a 60-foot. Oh, there's plenty of space. All right. I will, since we know necrotic energy, it is not resistant to, and probably everything else that we encounter will be. I am going to use 4 charges from the wand to put Circle of Death just somewhere up in this area so it hits it and not us.
Okay.
It's a 60-foot. It's 60-foot radius or 60-foot.
60-foot range. I think it's like a 20-foot radius.
Radius.
Look, if you put it down there,
I can still put it up here that it hits it, not us.
I say, if you put it down there, you could get all the oozes that are by Grummond, Ithram, and Vespia.
You're right. I will do that. I will not do that. No, like
radius sphere, yeah.
Like here. Here is perfect.
Yeah, so cast your spell.
So it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's so bad it does.
I mean, it's already used its legendary resistances for 2.
It has used 2 of them, and it rolled a 31 on a con save.
All right. So it takes 14 necrotic damage. Oh.
150-foot range makes a 60-foot sphere. Okay.
I still need to be making con saves, don't I?
What are you concentrating on?
No, not for concentration. I'm standing in ooze.
Yes.
Yeah, Sin's the one who can't fly.
There we go. It's fine. I'm not doing anything that requires attack rolls at the moment.
Yeah. So you are poisoned.
Okay.
Only for the round.
Oh.
Are you immune to poison?
Question.
Yes.
It's been a while. I'm not sure if this is still the case, but I have it marked on my character sheet, so Hero's Feast had worn off, right?
No.
Yes.
No, we're actually
Then
we're
we're
all
immune to poison.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When did you have the Hero's Feast?
We had it the morning we went in.
Yeah, we have not had a long rest.
Yeah,
since then,
it's
for
not
sure.
been
How
eight.
long does it last?
24
8
hours.
4 hours.
Is it
20
8 hours?
24.
We had 2 conflicting numbers. Let me double check.
No.
They're probably right.
Yeah, Hero's Feast is
These
24
benefits
hours.
last for 24 hours. Okay, and so
Yep.
it's been. Yeah, no, it's getting towards the end of it, but you have not run out. So, yeah, you are all immune to poison.
Not poisoned.
You're not poisoned.
Cool.
I can hear the slight grit in your jaw.
And you have wisdom. You have advantage on wisdom saving throws as well. Remember that.
Yep.
That's all right. The poison hasn't been making anybody. It hasn't really been making an effect on anybody, anyways. So.
Fair enough. Anyways, that is I'm not running because I don't want to take damage and all my bonus actiony stuff. Yeah, no, I'm good.
At the end of your turn, it's going to acid lash Titania. (22) to hit Titania.
Hits.
22 to hit Titania. That's a really hard sentence to say. 22 to hit Titania. 20 acid damage.
What it to do to die today?
And then their turn too. Nothing distinctly hard to say, yet harder still to do. Alright. Valdeth.
The healing spirit goes.
Are you not a warcaster?
Oh, I am. Thank you. Usually there we go. We're good. Thank
It
you.
blinks.
Can't remember all my things.
It's just like the generator went out for a second, then came right back on.
Yep.
Valdeth.
Bonus action. My Sen goes to 6.
In
It's
this
time to
man's
do this
career.
over again. This is not going to be quite as insane because I'm not going to be pouring Blood Fury into all of these. Because I want to hold on to my last 3 remaining charges. 24. Just the enlarged damage.
So AC is 18. So.
Oh, cool. 20. Apparently the enlarged damage really wants him dead. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6,
And you're hasted.
7.
All right. That'll add up.
1 second.
Math.
8 plus 14 plus 14 plus 22 plus 1 plus
It's
19
immune to
plus 2
slashing.
plus 2 plus
Oh,
17
you would have found that out a while ago.
Yeah.
16 plus 4 plus 13 plus 6. 138. Actually, wouldn't have found that out a while ago because my sword it bypasses immunity and resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the scythe is also slashing. All right, it's still up. Gromand. Unless anything else you're doing on your turn, Valdeth.
No. That's it.
All right. Why did I just move?
I don't know why you just moved.
Okay, that was weird.
That time I moved
all right.
you.
So, okay. So I'm gonna punch the one in front of me.
All right.
Punch it good.
Punch it right in its ooze face.
Oh, I have to roll.
Yes.
Natural 1.
Oh.
I'm gonna pay the key points to re-roll that.
All right.
Drunkard's luck. There we
you
go.
go.
33.
33 hits.
Does Drunkard's Luck only apply to saving throws rather than attacks?
Does it? If it does, then that's just straight up a miss. An ability check, an attack roll, or a saving.
Oh no, you
throw.
can't. It's like you have
Nice.
disadvantage on the saving throw though.
Oh wait. So what's my re-roll?
I think the reroll you're thinking of is Diamond Soul, which is definitely only saving throws.
That is probably right. I have way too many monk things. I'm just gonna for the expediency's sake, let's just say that's right, and that's a miss.
All right, so first attack misses, second attack hits.
Okay. So that's going to be a 13 points of magical bludgeoning plus 5 points of force damage.
All right.
Nice.
I am going to activate Flurry of Blows, spend a key point.
Okay.
And I will stay put where. Well, no, I don't need to. I can step up. Where is that one?
On the ground, roughly there.
Okay. And then this thing is sort of here,
Where the edge is, yeah.
like that whole space, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. Then I'm just gonna run. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll run 3 steps up that way. I'll take my first flurry of blows on this guy. Natural 20.
Yeah.
All right.
And I the little blobbies also have true sight, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 19 magical bludgeoning.
Uh-huh.
and 4 force damage.
Okay.
Next flurry of blows on the creature itself with the tattoo. 20 to hit.
Hits.
All right.
Your punches all reduce maximum hit points, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's correct. Well, do they still do it with Eldritch Claw? I don't remember. What
Oh
we
no,
decided.
it's only when you're bare hands.
Yeah.
Only with your bare
So
hands.
this is all just HP damage.
Right.
Killed everything here with my bare hands, including the bare hands.
Right.
It's
So
a pond.
18 points magical bludgeoning and 2 points of force.
Alright.
Cocaine bare hands.
And then I'm going to.
Cocaine bare hands.
Are there?
The best bare hands.
Let's see.
These bare hands made of cocaine.
There are 3 little blobs, right?
At the moment.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna now run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get to there. The last of my movement. I'm gonna take a flurry of blows attack at the first one because I forgot I hadn't hit that with a flurry of blows.
All right.
It's a 24 to hit. 16 points magical bludgeoning and 6 points of force.
That one's dead. Splatters on the way past.
Great. And then my last one, I'm going to hit the one next to Vespia. 28 to hit. 18 points magical bludgeoning. And 4 points of force damage.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna work, but just in case, I'm gonna try to stunning strike it.
It is immune to
But a
being
key point it
stunned.
has to make it. What's that?
It is immune to being stunned.
Fair. And then with my free action, I will pull my potion of superior healing off my belt and just hold it out to Vespia. That's my
And
turn.
it's Vespia's turn.
What are you holding out to me?
So
Potion of superior healing.
you regain a 6 healing.
eight-
You regain a d6 hit points from the healing spirit.
All right, I'm taking.
No, the healing spirit. Oh, never mind. The Warcaster saved it. That's right.
Do I also get that?
No, because it's on top of Vespia.
Oh, okay.
All right, Vespia is taking the potion.
Okay. It's 8d4 plus 8.
D4 plus 8.
8d4, yeah.
Oh, 8d4.
Yeah, 8d4 plus 8. It's my good one.
So
Okay,
32
so-
points of healing.
32, yep.
Yay. Okay.
And then add 2 because of the healing spirit.
Yes.
Cool. 34.
Okay, I'm up to 34. Look at that.
Oh no, you're up to 36 because you had 2 from the initial one.
Well, never mind. I'm up to 36. Yay, I'm invincible. Okay.
36 hit points. Invincible! Alright, so that was an action to drink potion? Or to grab... Interact to
Well, I
grab
had
the
to do
potion,
it.
and bonus action to drink it. So...
Grumman looks down and says, "You got to live long enough to get tired of Ithram."
Thank you.
Got to, yes. It's already happened.
Okay, so was that my action, or am
That was
I
your
able
bonus
to try to
action and
attack?
interact, so you can still you still have
Okay.
action.
Okay. I'm gonna try to attack this thing to get it off me.
Assume you spend half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
If you attack, you do lose sanctuary.
Thanks
It's
for
not.
having
It's
saved
not.
it with one
It's,
attack.
yeah, it's not doing
It's-
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not doing a lot right now.
I really thought they were oozes, not demon oozes.
Yeah, no, it's.
That was your first mistake.
I can't believe
Assuming
that
the
one on Drunk
fiend
and
wasn't
Being
the
Dumb. That one
fiend.
was all Craig.
Okay, I'm Since this thing is on me, I'm gonna cast a hard light gauntlet at it.
All right.
Try to get it.
They've died in very small hits. That might be a waste.
Okay. I
On
mean,
the
I
other
can
hand,
cast
if
it
it
at a
doesn't
lower
die-
level.
Yeah,
If it
but like
doesn't die, she might be fucked.
one of those attacks might kill it.
Yeah, well, I can cast it at a lower level.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Um,
Also, Vespia might be really pissed.
Yeah.
Vespia is very pissed off right now. Yeah, no, I'm gonna cast that.
All right.
You summon the gauntlet, and Grumman's like,
Attack
"It
roll.
don't me! It don't me!"
30.
30 hits.
Yeah.
Roll the damage.
Okay, this is the one with multiple hits.
Well, yeah, but you could just roll the damage for
So
the first
let
hit
me roll the
first, yeah.
first, yes. Yeah. Gosh!
All right, 1.
Oh my god!
We have 2 more attacks.
Uh-huh!
Just a soft
Oh.
oozing feeling as you punch into the goo.
26!
26
2d12.
hits. Now 2d12.
Turns out you might have needed that.
Roll 2.
11.
All right, 11. Still up.
Uh-huh.
One more.
And miss.
No.
Tell me it has like 1 hit point left.
I'll tell you
I
when it
feel like
dies.
it has. Yeah.
Alright, that was it. I'm done.
It's your turn.
All right. Fly. And
All right, grab Vespia and teleport away.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how they both die.
No, I think even if Ithram rolled max, he still has enough hit points. He'd survive, but he's not gonna do that.
Look, if you roll well enough, you might
Um,
summon a supernova into the place.
Oh, I'm sure. Let me guess. Centered on me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a supernova that does like an area effect? Is that what we see the last time?
No,
No.
that's just the last
When-
thing we
when-
see.
No,
No,
but
no,
when Vespia
no,
teleported, was
no.
it an area?
The last thing you saw, no, it's not an area effect. It was
Okay.
Vespia hitting a version of the Divine Veil.
Okay. I'm just curious because I have a lot of terrible ideas all the time, and I needed to have that clarified.
That's this week's T-shirt. I'm just curious because I have a lot of
I'm-
terrible ideas all the time.
So, gonna cast Cure Wounds on Vespia at 5th level.
Right, with little cure wounds.
Somebody please remind me of that next time we play TKO.
Yeah.
Oh, except I rolled shit. I mean, kind of. Well, not
26.
really. 26, yes.
Vespia gets another
26
26
hit
hit points. You
points.
just doubled Vespia, almost doubled Vespia's hit points.
All right. And then unless that thing swung at me because I flew out of its range.
It was you weren't close enough to it. The smaller ones don't have as big a reach. Oh wait, no, you sorry, you right, you flew out of the range of the big one. It's going to swing at you. Yes.
I mean, either one. It's gonna be funnier.
21 to hit from the big one.
No.
The only person that it's missed so far has been Ithram.
No, it's hit me.
Well, no, the only person that's missed so far has been Ithram, and then the one attack that missed Vespia.
I want to attack Miss Sin as well
Alright.
But that's my
because of
movement
it.
action.
Yeah. All right, its turn. Insert sound of the ogre den from Warcraft 2.
That thing.
No, not the Warcraft, not the ogre berserker. The
Not
actual,
not the bloodlust effect, but
the actual den itself has that
Yeah.
weird like.
the like the weird nomming sound.
Yeah, that one.
The yum yum.
Yeah, that one. All right. Well, acid lashes at Valdeth, Titania, and Sin first. They're the closest and most likely to make a decent meal. 28 to Sin, 25 to Titania, and 17 to Valdeth.
17
Yep.
definitely misses.
Hits.
Alright. So Sin takes 24 points of acid damage. Titania takes 17 points of acid damage. And
It turns
then,
out the secret to making it miss you is calling out the fact that it hasn't missed you.
and it's going to shoot 2 globs at Grummond and Vespia.
Lightning.
Vespia is now in the range. Lightning.
Lightning.
When are you hitting it?
I'm hitting it as it's firing them. What I
Okay.
said was I wanted to like disrupt the projectiles.
Okay. So you're
Okay.
targeting
Lightning.
targeting it and the 2 projectiles.
Yes.
Once they plop.
No, as they're firing.
So then roll your
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
Sen is way too confident at the moment.
They have to make dexterity saves.
Well, the projectiles don't, because they're just projectiles. They can't dodge.
That's why I was.
Yeah. But they take 38 damage.
They're gonna like split in 2 or something.
No, they're projectiles. They don't have hit points until
So,
they land. Except
The ooze misses. He can't make the save because it's a giant puddle of ooze.
Uh-huh.
This is the score that has no score. It is resistant to lightning damage, so it takes half that. And there are now electrified oozes flying at Grummond and Vespia.
They also get 2d8 necrotic damage from my
Okay.
mark.
All right.
Which is 10.
A total of 29.
What's that? 19 plus yeah.
Yep.
Big ooze is still up. Grummond and Vespia, give me dexterity saving throws.
Can I choose to fail and catch again?
Yeah.
It is electrified, keep in mind.
Yeah, I would rather take the electric damage than deal with another one of these fucking oozes.
Fair.
It's not a like sustained effect. It's
No.
it's a
It's
single
not,
hit.
the electricity isn't going to continue on and hit them. It's just it didn't do anything to
Mhm.
them because they don't have hit points yet.
But it is specifically a spell that can attack like inanimate objects,
Yes.
like projectiles.
Yes.
So I would
So,
argue that
would
it
go at-
can destroy them.
You can't argue that, yes. The ooze is resistant to lightning. And you would have to overcome its hardness as a projectile, which you didn't.
Okay.
Objects have a... This isn't a rule that comes up very often, so I'm going to explain it for the viewers at the very least, and just as a refresher for people. Objects have a hardness rating that has to be surpassed by damage before any damage is dealt to them. And then it's only the damage that surpasses the hardness that actually is dealt to them. So it's a lot harder to break objects than it seems, particularly large objects that would be large enough to pass through a wall of wind, for example. And then you factor in resistances, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. Right. All right, Vespia, you dodge, so you take no damage, and there's an ooze on the far wall. There's an ooze behind you, because that's where it would land. And Grummond, you do not dodge, so you take 56 points of acid damage. Reduced by half. Because of your ability.
So that's
Or you're gonna throw it back to
20. Yeah, well, I gotta try to reduce it. So it's 28. Oh my god, just what I needed, because I have 25 plus D10. Okay, so I just reduce it to 0. So then, yeah, I'm gonna spend a key point and throw it back.
All right.
Do I need to roll, or do I just?
I mean, just that. What's the
What's
range
that?
on your throw?
20 foot is short range. Long range is 60 foot.
Yeah.
So you would have to, depending on what you were throwing it at, you would have to.
I'm trying to throw it back into the main blob, because that's what happened last time to make it not make a new.
So you would have to make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Its AC
Otherwise,
is 18.
does another ooze just show up short, just like over
Yeah,
here?
just like
This is the thing that I can do. I can spend a key point to
negate the disadvantage, yes.
negate the disadvantage. Yeah. So I'm going to do that.
Is it 1 or 2 key points? Hang on.
I need to be 3.
2 key points to cancel the disadvantage.
But that's the thing I was confusing it with earlier.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that I would like to do.
All right, do it.
Monks are crazy, but they're also one of my favorite classes. I know them very
22.
well.
22 is enough. Yeah, you plot it back into it.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Titania, would you like to kill it?
Bonus action, I'm moving the healing spirit to stay on Vespia.
It never left.
Okay.
Because Vespia did not move.
Okay. In that case, it's staying there, and I don't use my bonus action on that. So, bonus action, I am going to heal myself for... At first level, cure healing word. You get 8 hit points back. And then... I am going to swoop down and cut it with my scythe. Twice. 19 and a 30.
Both hit. How would you like to kill it on the first hit?
Okay. She's just gonna come down swinging at this thing. It's weird goo. I don't like a very energetic broom.
So you just come full weed whacker mode with just.
Yep.
Swing it.
I'm cutting it away from like the body, whatever is still left there.
Yeah. So a flurry of scythe, so it's like scoop and throws almost with the scythe blades.
Yeah.
You just tear apart bits of the ooze, and your scythe dealing damage as it does into sort of the core of the creature. You manage to stab into that magical essence of this fiend enough that it loses its grip on the material plane, and there's a sort of a gurgling bellow.
If it was killed with the scythe, does it deliver true death to it?
Yeah.
There's a gurgling bellow, and then it falls still. It does not dissipate.
Disappear into back to the hells.
It does mean it's still an active pool of acid that Sin is still standing in. But we'll deal with that next week. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.